Okay. Good morning, everyone. Hi. This is Yvonne with ARIVA Homes. I have here with me.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Christina from ARIVA Mortgage.
So we're here to talk to you guys a little bit about what's going on at ARIVA and, answer questions. I have Christina from ARIVA Mortgage with us. I have my team here so you all can be able to, get to know them as well. So first of all, happy holidays. And so first we're going to go on ahead and talk about ARIVA. So we are here for you all in the community. We serve in Laredo, San Antonio. We are in the McAllen areas and Miami, Florida. So if any of you all know of, if you're looking for a home around those areas, give us a call. We'll be happy to help you all. And also, we do have a lot of move-in ready homes ready for you if you're looking to move in for the Christmas holidays or for the New Year's, right? That way you can come looking for us. We do have homes in the 220s and around the area. We have, we move-in readies. We have Village South. We have Midtown. We have El Eden subdivision. We do have some in Aquero as well. So, let me tell you a little bit about the areas where we have our homes, where we build here in Laredo. So, in the south, we have El Eden, we have Lomas del Sur, Midtown, we have Village South, we have Copper Creek. Oh my God, we have so many subdivisions, right?
So many to pick from.
I know. So going north, we do have Aquero. For 2023, we have Winfield coming up. We have Ironwood, Harmony Hills, the beautiful condominiums that are coming up off of North Bartlett, guys. So we have the inventory that you're looking for. And as well as custom build, you dream it, we build it. We do have that as well in the Winfield area and Ironwood. So I have Christina here with me, and we're going to go on ahead and talk about, a little bit about the mortgage side to help answer any questions or concerns that you have in reference to that. Hi, Christina.
Hello again. Well, I do invite everyone to go ahead and start asking your questions at the moment. So please feel free to type in your question, and we really would want to get that answered for you. Okay, so I welcome you to do that. Well, it's pretty much a lot of people ask this. Where do I start? How do I know where I stand? Basically, at that point, you're seeing the beautiful ARIVA homes. You want to know, how do I get that ARIVA home, correct? You want to know, what is my buying power? How do I get approved? So that's where I come in. I will, more than happy, always take your application. That is the first step. So we take your initial application. Basically, we can do it in person. We can do online applications. Sometimes you're running fast, right? We run a tight. You can always apply online on your own time. Okay, we start with the application. What do I look for in an application, you might ask? Basically, I look for basic information, which is your name, your social security details, your date of birth, your current residence. I do require employment information, and then from there we go, if you approve me to do so, we do initiate a credit run. Okay, at that point we can then check to see where you stand credit wise, employment, and then we go down to your employment, okay, to check your buying power. There are some documentations that we do require. Okay, we do require your identification documentation. We require your W-2s, all your employment information basically, which is your W-2s, your tax returns, your pay stubs. We require any documents such as divorce decrees, child support, any documents. But at that point that you do apply, when I look at your application, I can guide you as to what additional documents I may need from you. So that's pretty much step one in your process of your home purchase.
So, Christina, whenever I know you mentioned about the credit check. Is that a soft pull? Because I know I have a lot of clients asking in reference to, is it going to affect my credit if they run it? So tell us a little bit more of that. Like,
yes, that is
it a soft pull or?
So we always, it's really scenario by scenario.
Okay.
If the customer is a little hesitant to pull their credit, maybe they know they have good credit.
Yeah.
So sometimes what we do at that point is we do offer a soft pull, and it's not a hard inquiry, but it still allows us to see what is on your credit history, which is very important to us as lenders in qualifying you, the buyer, for your home purchase. So yes, we do offer a soft pull and we do a hard inquiry. So yes, we do offer both.
Okay, perfect. See, guys, just so you know, when you're in the process of buying a home, it is important that we check your credit. We have to see concrete numbers on your W-2 1099 form, right? That way we can get to see how much you're pre-qualified in buying a home, correct, Christina?
That is correct.
Yeah. So yes, don't be afraid. If we have to run your credit, it's all in the process. That way we can see where your buying power is, and as well as how long does the process take normally,
So for a home that is ready, okay, so I know you have a variety of homes. Some are ready, some are to be built.
Yes.
Okay, so depending on when the home is going to be ready, that's how we typically work your loan. So typically we'll start about a 2 month prior to your home completion if it's to be built home. So that way we're ready and we hit your target date. Or if the home is already ready, we really want to get in there and start working as fast as we can, because we do on our end as your lender, we do have to order other documents in your loan process, which is such as an appraisal order to check that your home is within value. We have to order verification of employments as well, IRS transcripts if they apply, title documents. So as you can see, it is within your loan. There's still documents we have to order. So, but if you have a home ready, we really need to get to it like ASAP. Okay, so that way, like I mentioned, so we make sure we hit the target date on the contract. So that's really what we look for, and that's really what the time process on the loan.
Okay, so what do you think about if someone contracts today and they're ready to go with credit? Everything, can we still make it for Christmas or about New Year's?
If they're ready to go, like I said, what is it today? Today's the 5th. Well, we are on a time crunch then we really need to start. And sometimes we can expedite documents and we can order like expedite. So we can still hit that. I mean, keep in mind we have holidays coming in. So we always want to plant, whenever I do speak to our customers, we always want to set the right expectations. Look, we might fall into these holidays, but hey, we are working as fast as we can, the most diligence we can in your loan to get you to your target contract date. So,
perfect. That's amazing. So come on, guys. There might still be a chance before Christmas. If not, let's do it for New Year's. What about New Year's?
Oh yeah,
New Year's is still good.
Hey, well, even Christmas. If we get it today, let's all work as a team, and we can probably get you there. So.
Guys, we have a lot of move-in ready homes, around the area. Contact one of us. We're here, to help answer your questions, to see where you're at. We have the experts here with us. They're the ones who will guide us in reference to getting you to close, right? So then let's go on ahead. And what about more about the process of the loan?
A couple of things we need to look out for when you're applying for a mortgage. One of the most important things is we don't just, a lot of people think, oh, I have good credit. Great, that's amazing. And then we also look at other things as important as employment, okay? Employment history, How are you getting paid? Is it salary? Is it are you self-employed? Do you have your own business? So there are a lot of factors into qualifying you. So we look at credit, then we look at your income, and that is basically against your debts. That is basically how we pre-approve you. And we typically, when I'm looking at your file, at your loan, at your pre-qualification, when we are in the process, what I do is we always want to tell you this is how much you qualify for. You can qualify for up to a certain amount. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to purchase that amount of your pre-approval. That just means you may qualify or may buy up to that amount, but maybe you like a house that's smaller in sales price. That's something you're more comfortable with in your monthly mortgage payment. So just keep that in mind. I do look for the employment is another big factor in your qualifying process. Is as important as your credit. Okay.
Yes.
And we do require a 2-year employment history. Okay, you can have gaps. So you might say, Christina, what if I didn't work? I had a rough patch. I didn't work for about 3-4 months. It's still okay. You can have even up to 6-month gap. So as long as we explain and we go back and document that you were working still 2 years back from your gap, we can still make your loan work. So a lot of everybody will have their own scenario. So it is very important to remember that what happened to your neighbor or to your friend or to your family member may not be your case.
Yes.
It could be even workable. So sometimes I have customers tell me, Christina, no, but I may not qualify because of this and this. It's like, okay, well, let's run through let's run through everything, and it is my job to let you know, okay, you know what, this is what we need to work on, or you know what, you're good to go. So at that point is where we take that step, and credit could be a factor. We have credit agencies that help with credit repair. I know that's a big question. Yeah. So don't be afraid to take the first step, because it's just you want to know where you stand before you're out shopping and buying a home. So you want to be comfortable enough to say, I know I can afford that.
Yes. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, like Christina said, there's different scenarios out there, so don't compare yours. Like she said, mentioned about the neighbor or a family member. Just come out here, guys. We're here to help answer your questions. Ask us anything, and we'll figure out a way how to do it. Even if you need more buying power, maybe there's a co-signer that you could get. They could use co-signers, right?
Absolutely.
In reference to like a family member. Does it have to be family member?
A family member that will be occupying the property with you. So sometimes you say, oh, but my mom is going to live with me. But you know what? Can she also apply? She's going to live with me in the property. Yes, absolutely. I can definitely run her information to see if she's a candidate to help with that buying power. So yes, absolutely. Like I said, it's by scenarios, but it's kind of like you have custom homes as well. I can also customize your loans within the requirements of the government, of course. Yes. And by that I mean is we will find a way. Yeah. Sometimes as a lender, we know what we're looking for, so it's to my best interest to structure your loan so we can get you to the closing table, okay? Yes. So just feel free, don't be afraid to take that first step to getting your dream home, because it can be a reality. It doesn't have to stay stuck in a dream.
Yes.
Basically.
Thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes.
It's all possible, guys. Everything is possible. Just hold our hands and we'll get you all to closings. So, Nuno, you have a question for me?
Yeah, I have a customer that's already been approved, and they're going to move into the dream home. And I was trying to explain to him the process a little bit, that there are several steps that basically everybody has to wait for. The mortgage company has to wait for, we have to wait for it. Title commitment, that is done separate than from us as ARIVA, and the same thing with the appraisal. The appraisal is done by, in Texas, it has to be a licensed appraiser. And we depend on those companies to do their work. Once they do their work, they turn it into her, and then she reviews it and makes sure that everything's in order. So there's a process that occurs. It's not that the lender's taking forever, or the builder's not putting everything in there. There are other outside companies that have to do it by Texas law.
Yes.
They have to have an approved appraiser. The title commitment has to be done by a title company, not us or not the lender.
Yeah.
So we wait for those things to occur, and once that is all done, she gets it, she reviews it, she calls us, and then we tell the customer we're ready to close, and we go to close.
So once we get a clear to close, how many days does it normally take, for us to actually do the closing?
So typically it's within the day of the clear to close, depending on the time. And just for the audience out there, what a clear to close means is when all of, like you mentioned, when we get all the stuff in, appraisals, verification of employments, title documents, documents from, keep in mind that your loan is not just a one way, that you as a customer, it's all parties included, which is including the builder, ARIVA Homes, which is including your title company. Us as lenders, we have our documentations needed as well. So once we get all of that squared away and everything's good to go, we get what we call a clear to close. So basically, it's saying you are free. You are not free. You are clear to go and take zero conditions. You're free to take the next step, switch over to the next step of your loan process, which is now your closing. So you will go into your title company and for your signing of your documentation, basically. And that happens between, honestly, it's usually same day or next day, really. So you're getting the keys of your home very, very next day or same day after we get our clear to close. So it's really that fast.
Yes, that's awesome.
One thing that I always have with my customers that I'm closing, we're done, everything's done, and then they forget one little thing: insurance for the house. You need to have that in the process. Remember, you're going to have insurance on the house, and you're going to require before you can.
Absolutely, that's actually one of the documentations that we request, and we cannot proceed without an insurance. So. Like the vehicles, you will need insurance on your property. Well, you're buying a home, so the law does require for you to have insurance on your property. Okay, and the insurance, you can always come and tell me, Christina, you know what? I like I don't know, Farmers. They're very good, by the way. Allstate, whoever. You are wanting to do that insurance, we will quote with them. So keep in mind that the insurance is in your payment already. So that is already, and I can jump into what's included in the payment.
Yes, what is included in the payment?
Okay.
That's good.
So on your payment, you're looking at we call PITI. Okay. So what that means is the principal, which is your loan amount. Okay, after your down payment, it is your interest, so it's your principal and interest, it's the taxes on your property, and it's your insurance. So that is what makes up your monthly mortgage payment. Now keep in mind, within that payment, there are other items that could be included, such as flood insurance and homeowner's insurance. Okay, so we do certify that wherever you are buying a property, it is in or not a flood zone. We have by law to request that certification. So typically we'll know right off the bat, because it's Laredo, we always know the areas, but we still need to certify that. If it does come back that you are within a flood zone, there's just an additional insurance that is included, basically. And that's one of the other items. Homeowners insurance, if you are in an area where there is homeowners insurance required, that's also included in your payment when I'm qualifying the borrower. But typically the homeowners insurance is one fee that usually you're paying here locally. So at the end of the day, the customers will be paying that on the side, like here locally. You don't send that in your payment. So really that's what you make up, what is made up of the mortgage payment. That is your mortgage payment.
That's awesome. Okay.
The other little step that is real simple things, but they're really big things. You require, well, we require it first. You require it second, but the title company requires that you have an up-to-date ID. It has to be up to date.
That's
you
right.
cannot have an expired driver's license or an expired ID from Texas. It has to be up to date, or they will stop the process on the note. So make sure your driver's license is up to date, or your identification card is up to date. You have to take that to the closing. If it's acceptable, you can close that day.
Okay.
And the ID is actually the number one things we request from the list of documents. So right away, I will look at it and be like, hey, your ID is expired.
Yeah.
May you please update that? So, so that is, we do need a valid identification.
Perfect.
So yes, absolutely. It is part of the
And
initial
you, and you
document.
take both, right? A driver's license or a
Or
Texas ID, right?
Or passport.
Passport as well.
Yeah.
Social security. But the ID or license is typically what we're looking for.
Okay.
Yes, that is correct.
Perfect. Okay. So, you know, I know there's a lot of concerns out there and people, you know, talking about my credit is not good, you know, what do they have to be in order to be able to be qualified for a home and their credit wise?
So, that is really, we're looking at a 620 minimum credit score. Okay. Now, keep in mind though, that if your credit falls a little bit under, maybe between 600 and 619, there is always exception, scenario by scenario basis. So keep in mind that we can always look at your file and see if like I mentioned earlier, there's other factors that come into your loan, such as stability in your assets, which is money for closing. Let's just say you have a strong cash flow in your bank, right? You have good savings account. Sometimes that can also be a determining factor to make your file stronger, and you have what we call reserves. It's really what it is. It's like it's savings, really is what it is. So those are some of the things we may look for. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if you think about it, the stronger credit you have, the better is your application, and also more importantly, your interest rate. Okay, so it is always good to know that the interest rate is credit driven. So the better your credit score is, the better your monthly mortgage will be. Okay, because you'll get a better interest rate. So at the point in time that I'm looking at your application, if the credit is not quite where we need it, we always have recommendations we can give to our buyers. And keep in mind, they're always recommendations. It's always like a scenario by scenario, and a 50-50 credit can be tricky, but it's not difficult if you apply yourself. If you're somebody that you say, you know what, Christina, my credit is just, it's low. Well, we have other professionals that can help you, such as credit repair agencies. And we have had a lot of success stories with credit repair agencies. And yes, maybe it might be a time frame for you of, I don't know, 3 to 6 months, but hey, you need to start somewhere. And that is, our job is to tell you where you need to start. Maybe you're not ready today, and that is okay. Because you have to be built homes.
We have to be built homes,
So,
yes we do.
I mean, as long as you're working towards a goal and you see improvement on your credit is one of the things that is very workable. Mind you, with time, with applying yourselves and listening to the professionals who can guide you to raise your credit score, it's not impossible.
Like Christina mentioned about the to-be-builts, you know, we've had many cases to where, you know, we need to work on the credit. As long as, you know, the lender tells us they're good to go, they're approved, their buying power, they just need a time, like maybe, you know, 3 to 6 months to go on ahead and work on the credit. You know, we'll get there okay, and by saying go on to a to-be-built home. So, you know, while you're fixing your credit and doing everything that the professionals say for you to do, then while we build, you know, your credit is being fixed. You know, there's been cases to where when the home is ready, your credit's ready, and we're able to close you right away.
Yes,
So, yes.
It's something that can be done. And like I said, as long as you go by the recommendations of the credit repair agencies, usually there is a good where it gets done, in other words.
Yeah.
So never be afraid to take that step.
No,
as well.
Don't be afraid, guys. You know, we've done it before. You know, as long as you just follow everything that we tell you to do, we're able to close you off. So don't lose hope, even if, you know, you say, I have bad credit. Okay, don't worry. You're not the only one, you know. So let's just get it to credit repair. Let's get your scores up there. Let's get you in a home. So while you're working on your credit and we're building your home, and, you know, we're guiding you, we're calling, we're making sure that you are working on your credit. So everything is possible. Just, you know, you got to believe in us, right? You got to believe in us. And does Alex, do you have any questions? So tell us a little bit about maybe what we have here in Midtown.
Midtown, we have ready to move in Midtown. So we have approximately right now, we have 3 ready to move in. We have more around that block. We have 5 more in construction still. We're working on it, but we can get you right now, get you started right now. We have fully fenced. Our homes comes fully fenced.
Yeah.
Grass and sprinkler system in the front yard. We have granite countertops. We have ceiling fence in the master and living room area.
Yeah.
We have right now ready to move-in homes. We have refrigerators, stove, and microwave on all ready to move-in homes.
Awesome. Thank you. Do we have any questions?
So the first question is, what if the house is almost ready, but the credit is still on the process?
Okay.
So yes, that is a very good question, and thank you so much for asking that. So at that point, at the end of the day, guys, we do need to have a strong communication between your builder or your seller and the lender. So in this case, if you are working your credit, and let's just say it still needs a little bit of work at that point, really, if you're going through a credit repair agency, I personally what I do as a lender is I will talk to the credit agency and be like, okay, what is that time span? How much more time are we needing is the number one question. Why? Because we need to know how much more time to relay the message over, hey, how much more time do we need? What is a realistic time frame? And at that point, we will regroup and see, okay, because remember, guys, whenever you go into a contract with your seller, you have a contract date, okay? So what that means is, as a lender, we, and working together, right, but we need to make sure it happens by that contract date or before. So it's very important. If for whatever reason your credit is still not there, then we need to see a plan of action, regroup, and see, okay, what is the determining factor? What is affecting? Why is it not going up? And then attack that solely on your credit. I don't know, it could be that another collection agency kicked in. It could be that, I don't know, maybe a late payment kicked in. Obviously, I don't know what the history can be, but the credit repair agency, if you're going that way, should have a lot more information, and that can tell us, okay, what is not working out at the time. And then maybe as you, Yvonne, maybe you'll say, you know what, Christina, we might need to look for other options for our customer, because we want to make sure they get there. But we are aware that maybe the credit is still not ready. So then that's why I'm saying we will all regroup again, have another meeting, and then see what options are there available for you.
And like Christina mentioned, it's case by case. You know, we just have to check to see what is in your credit, what can we help to pick it up. That way, you know, if the home is still like 30 days out, 40 days out, then everything is possible, you know, and picking up your credit to get you to the closing. but it is just case by case, guys. You know, just depending if it's a move-in ready and you're at a 550, then it's gonna be a little bit, you know, impossible. And there, I'll probably tell you, let's get you on a to-be built. Let's go on ahead and you choose your floor plan, you choose the color selections, all that fun stuff, you know. So it all just depends in reference to that.
I hope that answered your question.
Yes. Okay. Another question, Arnold?
Where can I go see the models? I'm looking for a 2-story and 4 to 5 bedrooms by Gil Sand.
Perfect. Did they mention the area, or they're not? Okay. Well, guys, we do have 4 to 5 bedrooms. I know that we have a 5-bedroom home actually in Lomas del Sur, Catalina. Yes. Yeah, we do have one.
Master on the bottom.
Yes, and I believe what's the listing price on that home? $279 or
around there.
yes. So yes, guys, we do have homes, 5-bedroom homes under, let's just say under the 300s right now. So yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So their second question, or continuing on from the second question, is Southside.
Oh yes, perfect. We do.
We are in
do
the
have-
model home right now.
Yes, this is-
5426.
Well, this one home is.
This is a model home. Yes. Go ahead.
5426.
5426 Encanto. So yes, we are in a model home right now. We're actually moving out because Alex sold it. Woo! He sold it. So we are looking into moving to another model home. Right now we're picking to see where we want to go to, right? But yes, guys, we do have here in the south, we have 4. We have I believe there's two homes left of 5 bedrooms in Lomas del Sur, all underneath 300,000. Let me remind you guys of our incentives right now. So we are giving a $10,000 off the listing price, as well as $10,000 to help you out for closing costs. And appliances, kitchen appliances. You know, we have refrigerators, stove, the microwave. So it's all there for you guys, you know. So to answer your question, yes, we do. Come by and visit us. You know, we're here all day, 10 to 7, and even after hours, you know.
And we do have a lot of people. This weekend, I had 4 people that came in, and we showed them all the houses. So the people are coming in right now.
How
to
many
get
homes did we contract this past week? It was like maybe about 5 or 7.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
People
families
are
are
buying.
out there. Families are looking. You know, they're still buying. We're closing. So, you know, don't miss out on that opportunity. And our incentives, especially right now, what we're offering as a company, right, to help you all, you know, and what you need with that money. I mean, I know that for some people do use, you know, for the closing costs, and then if they have cushion a little bit more for the buying down the rate. Christina, you can go on ahead and do that as well.
So what ARIVA Homes, they offer incentives, and what that is up to, what is it right now? Up to
Up to
10,000.
10,000,
So
yes.
right, so that's very, very good. At this time, ARIVA's Homes is offering up to 10,000 in incentives. What that means on your loan, that means that $10,000 will be used towards your closing cost. Okay, so in your loan, you will have your down payment plus closing cost, and that makes up your cash to close. So in your cash to close, your closing cost, what your closing cost is really the cost of your loan. That's really what it is. Yes, all of which is your fees. What makes up your closing costs? It's appraisal fees, attorney fees, title fees. So it's all these fees that go into your loan. What makes your transaction basically. But ARIVA Homes offers 10,000 of that towards your closing costs.
Yes.
So really at the end of the day, more likely you're coming in with just your down payment. Now you mentioned your interest rate. So you always have for the buy
Yes.
downs. So you always have the option of buying down your interest. And sometimes, if let's just say out of those 10,000, I only used up, I don't know, 8,000.
Yeah.
So we can use the remainder of those closing costs, because remember the closing cost is up to 10,000. You can also use that as part as your buy downs for your interest rate. So we can always better your monthly mortgage.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, take advantage of that, because that is a really good incentive.
Yes.
Looking
And
at
additionally,
on the interest, there are certain, ask us, when you talk to all the salespeople, there are certain parts of the city that you can get a better interest rate. Well, technically, you can get a better interest rate in certain parts if the house is already built, or you want to build in that area. So ask us, and we'll give you a guideline where those locations are at.
Yeah, I know. Alex said targeted areas. We do have targeted areas, which are
LLN and Village South right now at the moment. Target is you'll get your lower interest rates in those areas, LLN and Village South, whether by South Ejido. So it's a very good lower interest rates in those.
That's where
That's
all
a
the
really
new
good
houses
program.
are being built. Hundreds of them. There's hundreds of houses in that area that are being built.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people moving into those subdivisions.
so just to emphasize on
Yeah.
the targeted areas, so in your loan, there's different loan programs. Although there is also assistance for help for buyers who may need assistance for down payment. Okay, so that goes back to the targeted. That is really what I just wanted to emphasize what it was coming from. So basically, there are income limits and income requirements and purchase limits as well. If you fall into a targeted area, if you meet the government's requirements, the targeted areas allow more income power and also more purchase price rather than a non-targeted area. So at the end of the day, you are benefited by a targeted area, and maybe you are a buyer who can qualify for a down payment assistance. Okay, so just as a note.
yes.
Ask us,
Thank
ask
you
us,
for
we'll
that.
let you know.
As a note.
Yeah. Is there another
Targeted.
question, Arnold?
Yeah. So from Brenda, how soon
Hi,
can
Brenda.
you move in
Hi,
once loan is ready and house is ready?
Okay.
So let me just repeat it. How soon can you move in once loan is ready and house is ready?
Okay. Well, let's see. I mean, it just depends, right? Because we've had cases to where 20 days, you know.
Honestly,
30,
technically, the soonest you can move in
Yeah.
is 10 business days. That's as
There you
soon
go.
as the
10
loan can
business days.
close. Yes.
10 before Christmas.
That's as soon as technically you can close on a loan. Now keep in mind, there are factoring things, such as you mentioned it earlier, an appraisal.
Yeah.
An appraisal can take up to 3 weeks, guys. Verification of employment. So we as lenders, we verify your employment, Ms. Brenda. So at that point, let's just say, I don't know, the employer is taking 1 week, so they're at 8 of. So it just really depends. But technically, let's just say there is already an existing appraisal that we can use on your loan. We have everything else, and everything is good to go. Hey, you can be looking into as soon as 10 business days.
Yes. I mean, something that I always tell my families that I've helped out is if we all work together as a team, we can get you guys to close faster. You know, like calling the lender, asking what other things are pending, and the conditions. Like, you know, she mentioned the verification of employment. You know, if you all could help us out in getting that, you know, that would be great. If not, I'll be calling. But, you know, if we all help out as a team, then we can get you to close.
And
faster.
just having that communication with your lender, Ms. Brenda,
Yes.
and just saying, okay, what do I need? I know the house is ready. I know I'm good there, but okay, what do I need on my loan? Am I pending any documents pending from me? If so, just try to get him to her or him in a timely manner. That way you don't miss any or have any delays, as well as, I don't know, maybe something is missing on my employment. Maybe something is missing from the title company. Maybe something is missing. Maybe we're needing an IRS transcript.
Yeah.
Those are like kind of the things that take a little bit more time. But although we can always, like I said, there's always that. If you know what you're missing, you can then attack it at that point. So that would just help your process move smoothly.
And one thing that we work, all of us, that we work very well is that we use our cell phones for everything. If you need to send us any documents so we can relay them to
That's a great
the
point.
lender, send it to us by text.
Yeah.
We'll just take a picture of it and send it to us, and that works a lot faster having to go look to pick you up, or you want to come by and drop off the documents, hey, we take it on the cell phone. Same thing with the lender. The lender, you can call them, and if they don't return the call within an hour, send them a text. They are very good at returning texts and emails.
Yes.
I mean, I send an email to her, and she is right on it. She'll look at it, get the information, and then she'll give us a response on it through email. You can be contacting her because she is your lender. So you can send her text messages, you can send her emails, and they can get that information that you're lacking or that she needs. You can be relaying back to each other a lot faster. And you close, and it's 10 days. In 10 days, you're done.
As a point to the documentation, just to make it that much more smooth and secure as well, we as your lender, we are a lot about your privacy, okay?
Yes.
And everything is confidential. So please keep in mind that we have our database as well, where you can upload documents to us securely, and you know that they are safe, and I will get them right away.
No.
So,
Christina, in reference to that, do you have an app that maybe they can download and
yes, I do.
go on ahead and
I do. I have our Apply Now app, and guys, it's such a neat app. If you are somebody that is very tech savvy and just on the go, we can even request pay stubs. We can get W-2s. We can get all your employment information. There's just it'll just ask you time frames, and automatically it'll upload into our point. It's our point serve is what it is.
Okay.
And by the time I'm looking at your application, you apply, you run your application, you upload your documents, or you allow us to do our point serve, which is an authorization, and you give us the details of your employment, and we can already get your pay stubs. We can already get your employment information, which is very key, and that way we don't hold up the process. By the time I'm looking at it, I'm already seeing a complete file of yours, so that just makes it that much better for you. And let's just say you saw a home, but you're waiting on us, the lender. Well, you just took off maybe a day, okay, on your pre-approval process. So just as a note.
So, what is the app called again? The one that you said?
Well, it's I can send it. We can actually upload it.
Okay.
Okay, we can actually upload it. That way, it's just a click. It's just our webpage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ARIVAmortgage.com.
That's amazing.
And if you can shop on Amazon, you can apply for a loan.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that.
And it's faster than Amazon. The delivery is faster than Amazon.
Guys, all the resources are there for you all. You know, we're all here for you all. We have the QR code as well. Everything is there for you all. Or if you like to come in person, we're here. We love to, chit chat, show you our beautiful homes that we offer here throughout the Laredo area. Let's talk about a little bit about the year coming in, 2023, the new developments that we have going on out there. As I mentioned, we have Winfield area, Harmony Hills. We have
The condominium.
Ironwood. Yes, the condominiums are going to be beautiful. They are selling out really fast. We have a few left. How many do we have left?
We had 5 left.
5 left, yeah. About 5 left. They're reserving. You reserve with $1,000, and we'll work on getting you pre-approved. But those are going to be for next year, September 2023. But they are going out pretty fast, and they're going to be amazing. They're on North Bartlett, kind of like going over like where the post office
By the
is.
post office.
By the post office, going at Del Mar. So near the French Quarter, right? Is it near there?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So those are going to look amazing, guys. So, call us in, ask us whatever questions you all have in reference to that. Copper Creek. Copper Creek is going to be located here in the south area. It's the second entrance of Wright Ranch, and you drive in there. It's a beautiful new area that we're going to be doing, which is going to be connecting actually to the Concord Hills area. Yeah. So there will be those 2 exits as well. We have a lot of new coming up for 2023. And we're all here to help you.
The other thing is, when they say South, it's a word that we all grew up with in Laredo. But let me tell you, go and visit like all the areas in the south, the hundreds of brand new homes.
Yes.
Two-story homes, three-story homes. You see hundreds and hundreds. That's why you see a lot of businesses now opening on the south around the Loop, Ejido, all that area. But it's hundreds of brand new homes of people, of professional people from all over the city are moving into that south area, which is really technically south of Market Street, you want to call it that. So it's now really all the way all the way around the Loop, all the way to LCC, but it's all brand new homes. Hundreds of them, hundreds of them. Be part of that. Be part of the new Laredo that's growing in that area.
Thank you, Nuno. Thank you for that. We have another question.
Yes. So, Brenda, again, do you all offer rent-to-own programs?
Rent-to-own programs. Unfortunately, we don't. I don't
No,
think so. No.
as far as regards to the lending side, no, because at the time that you initiate your loan, it's you really are intending to occupy, but we don't go through a rent to own.
Okay.
I mean,
Brenda, go on ahead and reach out to us to see if maybe to see if maybe we can help you out and maybe owning instead of rent to own. Like we mentioned before, all we have to do is just look at, your documents and all that stuff. Maybe we can get you into owning your own home.
Maybe she
right?
thinks she has bad
So
credit, but she
yeah,
actually
so
doesn't.
give us a call. Like we'd love to help you out. We're here to help you. We've helped out many families and many situations. But yes, give us a call.
Rent is now as much as a house
Yes,
payment.
rent is as much as a house payment. Yes, it is. I know the rent is going up already
But
too.
sometimes your mortgage payment is less than your rent.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
mean,
know
also,
scores of people who
I've heard of that whenever you close
are
on your
paying
home.
less.
Yes, ma'am. You can do like a homestead. Do the homestead
yes.
for your
So
payment.
what the homestead is basically you are declaring that property you just purchased as your primary residence. So what that is you go to the it's on Clark.
Yeah,
It's on Clark, the
it's on
district.
Clark,
So you go there and you declare your property, your homestead, and they do a discount on your taxes. So you can, it's a small discount, but hey, every dollar always counts.
Yes.
And if you can get a discount in your taxes, why not declare that property your homestead and get that discount in there?
I've also heard like the shop around for the mortgage insurance also, because you
Oh
can
yeah,
get like
the mortgage insurance.
that'll help you
I
too.
will always look for the best coverage. Where there is we do have to have a specific coverage, of course, on your property. And also, guys, as a note, keep in mind that the insurance is insurance for the structure of your property. Yes. Okay, that is the insurance. That is what we are looking for in the insurance for the structure of your property. But we always look for the better of the monthly cost because it's added in your payment. So we always want to better that insurance.
Yes.
Always, that is something that we can always look for to better.
On the homestead, for those that are thinking about it, it's very important to list your home as homestead because that is where your son and daughter is going to be able to play sports in high school. If it's a homestead and it turns, say, it's going to be united with the houses that we're going to have in the north side. If it's listed as a homestead, they can go to United, they can go to Alexander. The homestead significance is very important. You'll be able to tell the school districts that you do live there, so you'll be able to attend the high school that your home pertains, if it's LBJ or it's United South.
That's a good point. Thank you, Nuno. Thank you for bringing that up. Catalina, is there anything that you want to go on ahead and to our people from Laredo?
I think everybody just needs to come and look at the homes.
Yeah.
They're absolutely gorgeous. The granite countertops, the cabinets, the closet spaces are incredible. I keep pointing to that. We have in this particular model, it could basically be a playroom or something for the kids in our pantry. But we have so many closet spaces. These homes are built to live in.
Yes.
There's enough space for people to have family and to entertain and to put everything away when it's necessary. But come and see the homes.
We do have homes for all.
It's like you said, all our homes come with a fence, a wooden fence. They come with a sprinkler system in the front with grass, with plants. It looks real pretty. You gotta come and see them. Like you said, come and see the homes.
Of course. And they're 100% stucco on the exterior, granite countertops, tile floor, 42-inch cabinets. You know, we have it all for you guys. And what's amazing,
double windows. All windows are double.
What's amazing is that, you know, if we do a to-be-built home, meaning that we build it from the ground up, then guess what, guys? You have the options to do the color selections of your home. We don't offer them in packages. You know, we have everything separately, and you bring in the tile floor, you bring in the granite countertops. You know, all of our selections are very, very beautiful. You know, other builders cost over thousands of dollars for white cabinets, black cabinets, gray cabinets. All of that is in our standard selections, guys. So, you know, come by and visit us. Like, the product that we offer is an amazing product. The homes that we have, you know, they're beautiful. Like Catalina said, you know, the space in our homes, it's, you know, we do not lose any dead space. We do a closet. We do, you know, whatever we could do, we do it on there. So yes, guys, what we suggest is don't miss out, guys. You know, we are an amazing company here at ARIVA Homes, and we're all here to help you out. Arnold, is there any other questions that, you know? Okay, so so let me tell you where my team is going to be at this week. Anita, you're going to be in the Aquero area?
Aquero.
Okay. And this is Anita.
Hi guys, today's day one.
She's
I'm
going to
super
do
excited.
amazing. She's going to
Yes.
do amazing. I believe in her.
Yes.
I believe in all of my team.
Absolutely.
You want to share with your phone number with them? That way they can go on ahead and contact you?
Absolutely. My name is Anita Guerra. My phone number is 956-436-3508. I'd be happy to help you achieve your dream of coming into a new home and being extremely or exceptionally happy with your decision to buy with ARIVA.
Thank you, Miss Anita.
Absolutely.
What
Thank
about
you.
Miss San Juana? Huh?
Hi, my name is SJ Ramirez, and I'll be at Vias. Today, my phone number is 956-701-0620.
Yeah, go on ahead and reach out to SJ for any, you know, questions. She will be at the, you said Vias San Agustin area. So I believe we do have one last home there, and it's a beautiful 2-story home. So go out there and visit Miss SJ. That way she can provide you with the information or give you a walkthrough in our home. So Miss Catalina, which area are you going to be at today?
I'm Catalina Gil. I will also be at Villas de San Agustin, our beautiful last home standing. Come by and see us. We can actually show you homes in the 3 communities that we take care of. This team takes care of, which is Midtown, Aquero, and Villas.
Okay.
My number is 956-645-4330. I would be happy to help you.
Yes, and we do serve all the communities, so, you know, don't think that we're in Midtown, Aquero, we can't show you anywhere else. Yes, we can show you all of our communities in the area of Laredo, ¿verdad? And San Antonio, if you have family members that live in San Antonio, you know, let us know. You know, I would not mind taking a drive out there and showing you our homes, ¿verdad?
Or Miami.
Yeah, or Miami.
I was about to say the same thing.
Give me to Miami. I want to sell home over. I want to go to Miami. That would be incredible. We will be sharing our floor plans, you know, in the San Antonio area, McAllen. Slowly we are shooting them out on Facebook. That way we can present them to you all, ¿verdad? Pero, you know, we have McAllen areas. San Antonio, and like I said, Miami, woo, vacation house. So, Alex, where will you be at?
Hello, my name is Alex Salinas, and I'll be here in Midtown, just off Concrete Hill in front of the SAC. I'll be here all week from 10 to 7, and even more if you guys need. You know, some people get out late from work, so just go ahead and call me. We can set up an appointment, or just come by and visit us here in Midtown.
Yeah, perfect. Nuno.
Hi, I'm going to be at Aquero this coming week. You can reach me at 267-6258, and those of us that know me, you can reach me in my normal channels on social media as well. I'll be there all week. I'll show you all the houses, and you want to go see houses in the south, I'll take you to the south. We'll go to the south and show you all the houses. You want to see this subdivision here across from SAC. We'll show you. If you need to go to any other areas to look at the other houses, we'll take you.
Yeah,
And also just to I'm sorry to interrupt. We can also do a virtual tour.
Yeah.
If you all can't get out of work, if you're busy, if you're out of town, call us.
FaceTime.
It's a FaceTime. We'll take you around and we'll show you every single room. I think that works really well.
Whatever
So
works for you guys.
so-
We're all here to help you out. You know, we're ready on every day. We're ready. We're ready to help out families that walk in, our appointments. And like I said, we're here from 10 to 7. We work after hours or we come in early. We're never off in this career. You know, but we are here for you all, and you know, we work at your schedule. Whatever works for you, you know, by phone or in person, whatever works for you, we're here to help you guys out. Nuno mentioned, Midtown is on 359 across from the Student Activity Center. Yes, inside Concord Hills, guys. So, you know, one of our communities is here. But, you know, our address to this model home is 5426 Encanto Drive, and there's always someone here. There's always someone here to answer your questions and to help you guys out. Okay? So, yes?
No, yes. Thank
Okay,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
No, yeah. So we want to, is there any other questions before? Yeah? Okay, guys. Well, we want to go on ahead and thank you all. You know, we hope to hear from you soon.
Absolutely.
And we're all here to help you out. My name is Yvonne. I'm the sales manager here. And, you know, reach out to me. My phone number is 956-489-8581. And Miss Christina?
Thank you, everybody. Well, thanks all for having me here and inviting me today.
Of course.
I appreciate you guys.
Yes. No, thank you for coming over.
Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So my office is on Hillside. It's 401 East Hillside, Suite 101. And my telephone number is 956-949-9422. That's my direct cell phone number. So if you are interested, please reach out to me via text. We can set up that appointment for you over the phone. Anything that works for you, we're here to accommodate you. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
So yes, you are. You know, give us a call. We're here. You know, like I've said before, cuando hay ganas, todo se puede, and we can make it possible for you all. Okay.
Absolutely.
So you know, we're all here to help you, and we appreciate you joining us. If you have any questions, just shoot out a message or send a text message to one of us of my team, and we'll get back with you. Okay. Thank you so much, and we wish you a wonderful week. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
And thank you guys. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye.
Bye.